Hey, what's going on, guys? So today's project is hooking up the hardwiring the radar detector up top by the rear view mirror. Done it before on all the vehicles. Kind of use like a hardwire kit. You can prongs you can find on Amazon. You just send them like a kit of 3, pretty relatively cheap. So essentially got to drop this, see if there is power through here. If not, I'll have to tap into one of the power sources up here. But you want it with accessory, so only when the key turns, you want current going there. Okay, so this is a 2021 Tahoe. All right, I haven't seen any other videos that anyone's done this, but I'll be the first. And then they sell multiple kits. Mounts. This is the one that I've used for a while. This is the one we had in Explorer. So I'm gonna try this one out first because it is a little bit tight up here, and then see, because these might be a little too long. If not, I can just always cut these or just put some screws on here, and then we can mount the radar. That way we don't have the wire, a bungee cord running up here, running into the cigarette light and taking that up, because my wife does use the baby monitor for the cigarette lighter. So let me pull this down and let you guys know. I'm just going to use a plastic pry tool. All right, I have my multimeter here. Check for current, and then we'll see. All right, so we'll just pry this middle piece down here with the screwdriver. Then it just looks like this. Can just pop, and then you just move it out the way, and then we'll go ahead and use the multimeter, see if there's any current up here on that plug. All right, and then because this does have the auto dimmer, and then we'll see. Hopefully we won't have to tap anything else or search for anywhere else. Everything, we should be able to get everything through here. All right, guys, so from this clip here, we can see it. The wires you're going to want to go for are the black. It's going to be the negative, right? This black one. Then this purplish one is going to be the positive. Okay, now you can see it. Purple, it's going to be positive. And then the black over here in the corner is going to be the negative. So I'll tap onto that, but I already did test it. It does turn on, it does get 12 volts. Checked it with the multimeter. Get that tied up and then put the clip back on, and that should be it for the install. Put everything back on and hook it up. All right, guys, as you can see, it is on. It is hardwired. I just got to tape it. Once I shut this off, it will shut off. There you go. So yeah, vehicle's got to be on. It won't turn on with accessory. All right, but once the vehicle's on, it will crank up. And then, like I said, the purple is power, and the black is ground. All right, yeah, so that is how it looks. Go ahead and start the car. See, it works. All right, everything works good. Everything's put back together. All right, maybe you can see what the harness looks like. I mean, what the adapter looks like. All right, I had to kind of manipulate it a little bit, but it works. The good thing about those brackets, you can kind of move them all around. But yeah, I'll go ahead and shut it off. There you guys go. All right, y'all got any questions, let me know.